Hi friends, good evening everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about subcontracting process under various business scenarios. First we will look about normal subcontracting case. After that there is some other cases also there. We will look one by one. There is 8 cases. I will explain one by one. First we will look normal subcontracting procurement. First of all, what is subcontract? It is nothing but we are giving raw materials or components to vendor. Then vendor will make a finished product and again he will return the finished item to storage location. Now how you can manage those things in SAP? Now I will show. Take any 3 materials as a components, or we can call it as a child components or child materials, anything. There should be a material which is a finished product or a semi-finished product. So we will create one semi-finished item. MM01 is the transaction code. Thanks for watching my videos. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe my channel. Select basic views. In this video, we are going to discuss 8 cases. Enter your plant. Enter purchasing group. We are done with purchasing group. Now we are going to enter accounting details, valuation class, and just save the material. The material which is 223. Now create form. CS01 is the transaction code for billing of material. Enter your material number and plant. Generally we use for production 1. Okay. Here item category should be L. Here you have to enter your component details, which is 66, 64, 63. Make sure the stock is available here. For that material, they require 10 quantity of 64, 66 and 63. We can enter BO form in PO also. Just click enter and save the form. Here info record is not mandatory. Now I am creating PO. One 000852. Here item category should be L. Enter your material number 223. Quantity 10. Here the net price is, which is nothing but the service charge, how much the vendor is charging for making the product. Okay. Enter store location. You can enter delivery date also. Here not possible to determine any component. Sometimes in IDS server it will come. Now we can enter manually here. Here go to component. Here you have to enter our material components list and 64 and requirement quantity 10, 66, 10. Another one is 63, 10. Okay. Now go back and save the PO. Now we have to do goods issue. We have to give the components to vendor. Copy the PO for further reference. Okay. We have to issue the goods in ME20, which is subcontracting stock monitoring for vendor. Enter your vendor number here and click execute. These materials we have to issue for the vendor. Click post goods issue. Automatically the movement type is 541 for goods issue in subcontracting. Enter. See all the 3 items goods issue was posted. Okay. Now go back and create MyGo with reference to purchase order. We are done with normal subcontracting procurement. Just observe the material document. Enter. We are issuing with movement type 541 and automatically we are receiving with 543. Here O stock type is O, which means vendor return parts provided to vendor. Okay. Now go to accounting document. Just observe there is a 2 accounting documents. This is how much service charge. FRL means service charge amount. Here BSP is consumption of semi-finished product. Now just go back and open another accounting document that is for receiving the BSX GBB cost center. Make sure you have to understand this accounting entries. Okay. We are done with normal procurement process. Okay. Now we are going to discuss second case, which is nothing but we are ordering materials from one vendor. Here vendor will deliver the materials to another vendor. That vendor will make the final product. Here the vendor will deliver the goods to another vendor. That vendor will make finished product. Okay. Now in this case, take the same material number. But now I am ordering some 62 material, 63, 64, 100 quantity, some 100 quantity. We are taking here 2 materials only. Okay. Just go to delivery address. Here there is a vendor. Here you can enter which vendor you have to consume the material. Here I am entering from another vendor, 686. Now click this SC vendor. Okay. Now save the PO. Copy the PO number. Now you have to create another PO in this case for 100686 vendor. Here item category should be L. Material we are taking this 223. Which materials are 63, 64. Okay. because we have to enter here the components. Here item category L for 223, quantity 10, some service charge 6000, INR, enter your plan details S1, click enter. Now go for material data. Here enter components as 63, 64. How much quantity we ordered before? 100 each one. So we can enter that requirement 100. Okay, just save the PO. Okay, in this case we have to create two POs. One is for delivering the goods for another vendor. Second one, we are ordering for finished product. There is a two POs. This one with 1000686. This one 100852. Okay. Now, if you do goods receipt, my GO for the first PO, the goods will be delivered to another vendor. Enter 100 quantity. That quantity. Okay. Automatically, this vendor will deliver the goods to this vendor. Now we can observe the components provided as list at vendor, which means with subcontracting, MBLB is the list. Enter your vendor number here, 100686. Click enter. See, there is a 63 and 64 material. Some 110 and 110. We enter a 10 value in delivery. That's why they now open my account. We'll check why I'm 23 and go to purchase order history. Here we can find the material document. Go to document info. How much quantity? Then ME. Now we have to do goods issue, then only stock will vendor or vendor details first. Under the 686. This one. 63 and 64 was a moment. Just do post goods issue. S1. One. We are done with goods issue. Okay, we are done with goods issue. Now you can observe install MBLB. There is a stock of 110. Now do GR with this PO. Okay. If you observe the stock, 220 is the our finished product. Now semi-finished good. Execute. See 20 comes to unrestricted use. So in this case, we are ordering materials from one vendor. Ask the vendor to deliver the goods to another vendor. This vendor will make finished product and deliver the product to our storage location. Okay. Now we will look overconsumption and underconsumption, which is nothing but overconsumption means, for example, if you send 10 kg sugar to make some material, but we are done with components goods issue, but vendor informed that we need another 2 kg or we need another 5 kg of sugar. Okay. In this case, how we can manage in subcontracting process? And in under consumption means we take this and copy. We send 10 kg sugar to make some material, but 5 kg sugar is sufficient to make the final material. Remaining 5 kg vendor should return that is called under consumption. Okay, we will discuss these two cases, under consumption and over consumption. We created already materials here. Take these 3 only. We'll do sufficient for testing. Okay, create one PO. One 00852. Here item category L 223. PO quantity 10. That one store location S1. You can enter components here. 63. Requirement quantity 64. 10. Okay. Go back and save the PO. Okay. With the PO. Now do goods issue. Amit 2. What's goods issue? Everything is same with normal. Okay. 541 is the momentum. Automatically goods will be issued to 1000852 vendor. Why this much time taken? Now do goods issue. The goods was issue was done. Now after some days vendor informed that we need another 5 much quantity for 66 material, or 63 we entered here, 63 material. Okay, now go to go, click transfer posting. Issue the goods with 541. I mean transfer the goods with 541. Enter here other material 63. Enter plant storage location. Here you are issuing goods with 541. We are transferring the stock to subcontracting. O special stock. We are issuing another 5 quantity for vendor 100 852. We are giving 5 quantity. Okay, post. Enter vendor. We already entered details. Partner 100 852. Check and do. Yeah. Just observe this material document. There is no accounting document for 541. And now just receive the goods with the PO. First we receive the goods with PO. What was the PO number? This is our PO number. Copy. Quantity 10. Post. Document. Okay, 156 was posted. Okay. Now vendor will consume another 5 quantity. Now here you can go to subsequent adjustment. Enter our P1 number here. Click this one. For 63 material, we transfer the stock. So you have to enter 10 quantity, 5 quantity. Here you can observe the movement type 121. Okay, okay. Check. Now post the document. Okay. If you observe that 121 is the movement type, just go to accounting document. BSX GBP. One another one. Okay. What you have to understood is here for power consumption 121 and 543 is the movement types. Okay. Now we will do under consumption. Okay. Now create PO very quickly. 100852 item category L. 223 is the material number. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe my channel. I want to explain more understandable language. I am trying to give my best. Please support me. 63, 10, 64, 10. Go back and save the PO. As usual, do the goods issue. Copy the PO. Goods issue. So location 1. We are done with goods issue. Now do GR with the PO number. Quantity 10 we are receiving. Okay. Store location 1. Now the question is, we are sending 10 quantity of 63 material and 64 material, but there is a 2 quantity which is remains with vendor. Vendor wants to give back to us. Now go to again subsequent adjustment, enter your purchase order number here. Now here for our material 63, you have to enter how much quantity left with vendor. For example, there is a 3 quantity left with vendor. Now you have to click this under consumption. Okay. Here also movement type 121. Now click item OK, check and post. Okay. Now you can observe material document. The movement type will change it for under consumption, which is 544. Okay. If you observe the before document here, debit, here credit, but now credit, here debit. Okay. For under consumption, 544 is the movement type, and for our consumption 543 only. Okay. Now we look for another case. We are done with our consumption and under consumption also we are done with. Okay. Our consumption done, buying materials from another vendor. Okay. Now how can you deal with co-products and byproducts, and you can say scrap also. What is a co-product and byproduct means? If a vendor is making a material, then another material was come as a byproduct. That byproduct vendor will give back to us. So for byproduct, we have to create a material code. Okay. Now we are taking same material. If it is co-product, byproduct, or a scrap, we have to create a material code. Consider the like 64 was the scrap material. Okay. 63 is a component and it was the finished product. Now first you have to create, or else we can directly do, but BOM is important. Here I am explaining in shortcut way, that's why I am not doing. Material 223, enter quantity 10, 1000, and now S1. Now you have to enter component. Here 63 is we are providing component 10 quantity. Here we are consider 64 as a scrap or biomaterial. We have to enter quantity in negative values for scrap, co-product, and byproduct. We have to enter like this 10. For example, we are receiving 10 quantity, or else 10 kg or 10 pieces, 10 each as a byproduct. Just 10 minus we have to enter. Okay. Now go back and save the PO. Okay. Now copy the PO number. Do goods issue. You have to observe every accounting entries in the all cases. Now I'm not telling anything about the accounting entries. You have to observe. Do post goods issue. Okay, item was posted. Okay. Now in this case we observe the movement type. Copy the PO here. Okay. Quantity 10. Click item. Okay. Okay. 10. We observe the movement type here. 545 is the movement type for byproduct scrap to post goods receipt. Open the material document. See, 545 is the movement type for byproduct. Okay. I hope you get a clarity on co-product byproducts also. Okay. We are done with this one, okay, overconsumption, okay, under consumption also, okay, co-products and also, okay. Now this is the case. See, subcontract PO was created. Okay, we created a PO which is a subcontracting PO, and done with goods issue. Later, due to several reasons, PO was deleted or blocked or cancelled. Not cancelled. PO was blocked or deleted. Okay. Already we issued the goods to vendor. Then how can you receive your components back? This was the scenario. I will do again very quickly. 100,852. 423 is the material. 10. 5,000. INR is the currency. Okay. Go to components. We are giving 63 material. 10. Okay. Now we are saving the PO. Okay. Now do goods issue. ME2O. Post goods issue. So goods issue was done. Go back. Now, because of several reasons, the PO was cancelled. Okay, the PO was ME22N. Go to change. The PO was deleted. Business don't want to process this PO. Click save. Now, how can you receive your components? Okay. Now go to MB51. Enter your material number 223 and enter your vendor number also. Click OK. Observe this 160, but this one is not. Here we have to special stock. Enter here movement type 541. Click this one. For 63, observe the material document. Here. $161 is the material document. Copy and go to MBST. Enter material document. See, automatically when we enter document number, the movement type is 542, which means subcontracting stock reverse to when storage location or warehouse. Okay. Now save. Okay, we are done with components received. Okay. I hope you will understand this case also. Okay. Now we will go for MRP case in subcontracting PO. Okay. In this case, I am creating a new material for better understanding purpose. Thanks for watching my video. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe my channel. Select basic view, purchasing, MRP views, storage location, and accounting views. If you do more practice, then you will get more business scenarios ideas. Post your ideas in comment section. Then I will try to implement those ideas in videos. Just think logically how enter your purchasing group. MRP type VB, enter reorder point from 500, MRP control 000, enter local lot size. Here special procurement type should be subcontracting, which is under 30. Special stock procurement time, enter plan delivery time. Okay, 3000. Material number is 224. Okay. Before that, create info record on the for your material and vendor combination. I see ZP, subcontracting. Save. Now create source list. Info record is mandatory to create source list. The vendor. First is interview purchase, and you can fix the vendor and save the source list also. Now observe the stock MMB 224. There is a no stock because we created new material slash MD04. My half of the display was gone. That's why I'm dragging like this. Thanks for understanding. Okay. Availability call is 0. Now once done, MD03. Actually, I had to run in MD02. Already we will check whether any purchase requisition formed or not, created or not. See, there is a PO purchase requisition created for 500 quantity. So copy this PO or directly you can convert into PO. Click this one and adopt. Okay. Here you have to enter components, or we can create before only. It's not matter. Then just save the PO. Okay. Now automatically the same you have to do. We have to do goods issue. ME20. Upcoming days, I will try to explain more fluently and in good language. Now I am trying to improve my communication skills also. Okay, we are done with goods issue. Then we have to receive goods to our storage location for 500. Okay, post and the storage location as we missed. Now post the document. Okay, MD04. Now already $63 is not our material. That's why something 10 minus come under picture. Okay, 500 available quantity. Now we can do reservation. We will do reservation and consume some stock. And again we will run MRP to 24. Create BYM before only. 100. Total location F1. $89022 was the reservation. MB 26 for picking. Already picked quantity was there. Just automatically goods issue was done. Now go to MD04 and run for the MD03, MD02. There is a one PR is created. Now I am going to explain about recursive process, which is nothing but, for example, if you have a motor, we are giving to subcontractor for repair. Here we are giving motor and we are getting back motor. From these cases, like we are giving one material and getting back the same material, then this scenario will be used. Now I will show. I will do for another material. We have an option to maintain sizes also. Okay. So the See, there is a no stock here. That's why we are getting error. Do one thing. Do here. The moment tag 501. And now do goods issue. Check whether it is working or not. Or else we will do it. Successfully item was posted. Then do GR. Just copy the PO. So in this way, you can give the product to subcontract under Recrusive process. So we are getting the same product. So account determination for entry FRL JD just open this. OB license. Go to FRL, which is for service charge, not external activity. Chart of account INT. Maintain valuation class ZEVZ. Copy the same GL account and paste it here. ZEVZ. Say. Now try GR. Okay. Post. Now observe the document. Here also transaction code is 543. So that's it from the video. Please subscribe my channel and thanks for watching my videos. Thank you one and all. Goodbye. Take care.